Hi guys, I just got back from a walk. I made that video this morning on the cancer one, and I looked outside and it was just such a beautiful day. I thought I would take the dogs for a walk, and like there was mist all over the grass, and the sun was, it was still early in the morning, so it was so nice. It's just absolutely beautiful. And I had my iPod with me and I had Eva Cassidy music on there, and I'll put some links to the side. One of my all-time favorites is Songbird, and so I'll put some links in there so you can listen. It's very bright out here, sorry. So I go take my dogs for a walk down this country road here, and it takes me an hour to walk to the end of the road and back, and it's just so beautiful and quiet and peaceful. And if you're lucky, there you might get one car go past, and because it's a dirt road, you have to cover your face because of the dust, so that's the only downfall. And where are my dogs? Ruby, Fleabag, Fleabag. This is Fleabag. He's a German Collie Cross Kelpie. Come here, Fleabag. I don't know if you've met Fleabag before. Hey, Fleabag. Hey, Fleabag. Shake hands. Oh, you're a good boy, Fleabag. Yes. Aren't you? You're just beautiful. So that's Fleabag. Ruby girl. Come here, Ruby girl. This is Ruby. Yes, I have a dryer there, but I don't use it. Sit, Ruby girl. Sit. This is Ruby girl. She is a purebred Kelpie. She's an Australian cattle dog. She's just gorgeous, aren't you, Ruby girl? Ruby girl doesn't know how to shake hands. She only knows how to round up dogs. Anyway, so I was out on my walk today with the dogs, and we were all having a great time. And I found these. Yes, that's a mushroom. And am I going to eat them? Bloody oath, I'm going to eat them. Now, some of the mushrooms that you get aren't very good to eat because they go yellow or whatever. So the way I test the mushrooms that I'm going to eat is I break the stalk there, and if that bottom piece there turns yellow, oops, sorry, don't know what I'm doing here, then I don't eat it, I chuck it out. And if it's going to go yellow, it will do it immediately. You'll know straight away. And that's not going yellow at all. It's just, and also if you peel off the top, because these are field mushrooms and everything, God knows what's shit on the top of them, I peel the lids off them to get rid of that, and I'll give them a bit of a rinse under the tap. But this is staying nice and white. It might be too bright out here for you to see. And it's staying nice and white, so I'm going to eat them. I'm going to saute them up with some mushrooms, cherry mushrooms out of my garden, probably some leeks and some cubed ham leg bone. I'll get a nice big slice of leg ham off the bone from the deli and cube it up, and then I cook it all up in a little tiny bit of olive oil. So that's leeks, ham, tomatoes and the mushrooms sliced up, and saute them for a few minutes, and then I get some, this is what happens when you buy a cheap camera, then I get just a nice red wine and put some red wine in there and let it cook off, and saute down a little bit for about maybe 15 minutes. Then I get a couple of steaks, some nice fat fillet steaks, and cook them up, and then I pour that sauce all over the top of them. It's absolutely delicious. So I took the dogs for a walk, and I had to lock Mitty inside. I have 2 dogs, 3 cats, 12 chickens, and my cats are Honey, Little Puss, and Mitty Puss. And Honey, how I got her was she's an old cat. She's already 10, I think, when I might even be older than that when I got her. But I went to pick up a new second-hand washing machine, and this cat was outside, and she was just an absolute honey. And the lady seen that I loved her, and she said, would you like her? I said, bloody oath I'd like her. So I went and grabbed a box and brought her home too. And So I got little puss. He's a bit odd. I think he's autistic probably, because he doesn't like to be patted or touched or anything. He'll come and dag around you and want to be friends, but he doesn't like you touching him. But I think because he came from a really bad family, that's why he's like that. Yes, honey darling. And then there's Middypuss. Middypuss is just a little bitch. He comes for a walk, and no, I don't put him on a lead or anything. He'll just come with us down the dirt road. And so I lock him inside in the morning so he can't come, because the whole time I take him out for a walk, he bitches from the minute we leave to the minute we get home. He meows the whole way there, the whole way back. So sometimes he stays at home. The other thing I was going to talk about was the 60 minutes they were talking about how bottled waters are fast. Now, I think it's fast. If you're one of these yuppies out there drinking bottled water for whatever reason, get a grip. You're showering in that stuff that they put with all those chemicals. So, but when I go out, I do buy, if I'm thirsty, I do buy bottled water, simply because I have a choice of bottled water or the other stuff that's loaded with sugar and God knows what else. I would much rather have a drink of water when I'm out, or a nice tall skinny latte. But if I don't... Here comes a helicopter. They're probably spying on me. So I do buy the spring water. It's so quiet out there, and I make a video and a helicopter decides to go past. So I do buy the spring water for that reason, because I don't want to drink a bottle full of blood. And the other thing is, you buy the bottled water, and not only has it got the sugar and everything, it's also made with the fluorinated chlorine water that they use out of the tap. So I don't want to drink that shit. The other thing was, it's my birthday on Friday. I'm turning 49. My son rang me up and asked me what I would like for my birthday. And you probably think, because I go on harp on about being healthy and that everything around me is healthy. Well, it's not. My pots are Teflon. They're an expensive pot, but they're Teflon. And I can't afford to go out and buy a whole new set of stainless steel pots. Or what I would really like is the ceramic pots, but I just can't afford them. So he said, what would you like? And I said, well, get me some pots, a stainless steel pot or some chimes. I love wind chimes. And right on cue it goes. I don't care if they're the little tinkly ones or the big clanking. I don't care. I love wind chimes. I love the sound of wind chimes. So I've asked him to get me some of those wooden bamboo ones. I love those. And these wooden chimes, these chimes that I have here, these big bloody things here, are the ones Paul bought me the last time he came here to stay with me as a thank you gift. And I absolutely love them. They're the most beautiful chimes. Anyway, there's my phone going inside. So I'll put an end to this and say smile and have a nice day.